you say, but I just can't make
But I just
no. Yeah.
tell me that you're sorry. Didn't think I'd turn around.
And say,
God.
you know, when I was young and I heard that song, I didn't know about like producers or whatever. It's like for me, it's like the singer, and it's like the singer is the one that made that song.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
I had no idea why Timbaland was just there doing like because he produced the song. You know, like he's just chiming in to like, oh, I'm Timbaland, like, you know, but I was like, why is he there just doing Oh, so pretty. I love this. I love your background. It's like you have books, like you read.
Yeah, it's the.
How is that like reading?
The house. Oh,
I've never done that.
But I don't read. I haven't been reading.
Nope.
I tried, but I haven't been reading. I chopped my hair off.
Oh yeah. I feel like I'm such a disgrace as a girl, like being not even noticing that. You know what I mean? Usually they say, "Oh, like men would never."
If you're a husband, then it's like, yeah, right.
But I'm just like, I'm a man too. But I love it.
I was like, one morning I woke up and I was like tired of my split ends, and I'm like, okay,
split ends. You're right, bro. I got a lot of that. Like it's like a broom.
Yeah. I don't know how people like paint their hair so often because it just makes my hair my hair so bad.
Me too.
And it's like a broom, you know how when you
especially bleach. I know what you mean. Yeah. I don't know. I was like missing my black hair because, you know, I remember like complaining about my black hair being like split ends also, but at least it's less, you know, obvious, right? I feel like I think your video stopped. Oh,
hello.
It's back now. It's back now.
Because the internet, because Denti was complaining about the internet last night too when he was gaming.
That's why. Yeah, high ping. Complaining of the high ping. Yeah. Or you can.
It's pinging or something. I'm pinging, like, what the hell is that?
That's the high ping. Like if the ping is it's higher, it means it's like super slow. Ooh, I would get so tilted, you know. Oh my god. That's the word for getting mad, by the way. Tilt. Okay. Tilt. Yeah, tilt. Yeah.
I went to a concert in New York City. First time. You know, all the concerts in Macau I've never really been to, but I went to this one in New York City. You know, I was like, you know, I live near one of the biggest, most busy city in the world. Might as well try one of their concerts.
Exactly.
It was really good. It was really fun. Nice. Yeah, and they're not like a very popular band.
It's like an indie band.
Kind of. There's slowly.
Those are better anyways, just because it's like less people, right? I feel like sometimes I'm not can't enjoy, right? If it's packed.
Yeah, and like, you know, you're pushing and you're being aggressive and
well, major big news apparently in Asia is that BTS is thinking about taking a break, and this is what
I heard that.
everybody's going crazy about, like the fans, obviously.
Yeah.
But guys, remember, like if you're actual fans, right? You let them rest.
How do you expect like a few people who are also human beings to produce songs every year or I don't know however often, but like that's crazy to expect someone
be there
to do
for
that.
you to like for you to fulfill your fantasies in your brain, you know what I mean? It's just like dude,
yeah.
They treat them like objects first off, you know, like the K-pop industry. Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, do plastic surgery, or yeah, can you fix that? Like they say stuff straight up, and it's like ruthless. I mean, even the guy from Macau that became a boy band and became in the boy band in Philippines, Joao Constancia. I mean, we're friends, so it's like I've heard the hardships. You know, people don't really see into that. Like they're like, oh,
You're
they're
like
so
a Muppet.
lucky. Yeah, all the people think about is like, oh, so lucky he's a celebrity. You know, they're like having so much fans and blah blah blah. But in reality, they're keeping up my image so that these
Oh,
fans can be happy. And it's like so
no, yeah. You're trying to, and I have a friend who's dating like a singer celebrity, and he was telling me that like, because like you know how when they do tours, like for example in America, right, they do tours, they go on a tour bus, and so they have a concert one day here in this state, and then they travel for 2-3 days, and then concert again, 2-3 days travel, concert again, so it's like non-stop for like a month or two, and it sounds very exhausting, you
it
know.
does, yeah.
It's like it's not like where you could ask for day off.
No, because they're
And
gonna be like, oh,
yeah.
I paid for the freaking ticket, like, or yeah, and
Exactly.
literally like them like be going crazy just because they want a break, you know. It's just like, dude, calm down.
Yeah.
Yesterday I made a huge order through Asian Mart. um
Uh-oh. What
yeah,
did you do?
yeah, I mean, like, it's just ridiculous on how expensive it is, man. Like there's this ramen that I really really like. It's like
Which
it's
one is
called
it? Which one is it?
it's Paldo Raboki noodle. Like there's the photo here. I mean, you
Oh,
can
it's
search
Korean?
it. Yeah. It's Korean. It's like Swedish. It's sweet. Like it's like sweet, and then it's like
Okay.
spicy. I mean, I don't know
Sweet
if
and
it's spicy.
spicy.
I don't think it's spicy in my opinion, but it's red, you know. But yeah, like so delicious, and it's so little fat. You know, the one thing about me with the noodles is trying to fit it in my macros, because yes guys, I count my macros, and because I have a very healthy boyfriend that like teach me how to do macros. But yeah. So yeah, and this like takes up a lot of carbs and fat, you know, and calories basically, but this noodles is
Dude,
not that bad
but I
for
thought
what it takes.
I thought noodles are not healthy because it's just carb.
Oh, carbs, fat, and sodium, like so much. But yeah, I
Right.
mean, that's why, and that's why like I got this noodles, because this noodle is not that bad, and it's like it tastes really good, like for soup noodles. And you know me, I love the freaking samyang cheesy noodles. That one takes up my whole, like half of like what I
Yeah.
have to eat the whole day, and it's like, ooh, it's worth it. Like Anna.
No, it's so dangerous every time I pass by H Mart. So H Mart is kind of like the Asian mart here.
Yes.
Um, Oh God, it's so dangerous because I know I'm gonna be spending at least $100 on just simple snacks and drinks, and even freaking Yakult. Like it's so expensive. Like
Super.
I just want like a little sip of Yakult, and it's so expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I'm like, you know, there's the excuse of like, you know, I'm far away from home. I could spend as much money as I want because I'm sick.
Such a waste of money. Oh my god. This
It's expensive.
noodles,
It's
four
expensive
packs,
to feel homesick.
$8.99. I know, right? It's expensive to be homesick. That should be a quote. Expensive to be
It's
homesick.
so expensive.
$8.99 for four-pack noodles. Like only after I bought it, I'm just like, "Ugh, should I have done this?" $8.99. Okay, let's pretend that's $9. $9 times 8 is what?
872.
72 mop. 72
Four
HKD
bags.
for four packs of instant noodles. Tell me if that's worth it.
Yeah.
Ordering from that like made me like think about our past, you know, when we were young, like our snacks, and literally everything that people call Yeet Hay, you know what I mean? And because I was scrolling, and then I saw Starboy, you know, Starboy the noodles, the one that has chow mein
Star.
flavor and chicken
Oh my
flavor.
god,
There's a
that's
white packet
that,
and yellow.
yeah.
Which one was your favorite?
Yeah, I think my favorite was the yellow one. I didn't like the white one.
I think I prefer the yellow one if it's just one, but I do like both. You know what I mean? I'm just that I'm
It's
a
like a
variety
mix.
type.
Mix is good. No, I'm telling you, like, oh god, it's like, and I think these snacks that we have in Macau, they're very much like Japanese inspired snacks, because like there's Japanese and Korean, they're so good at making good snack. Like even the chocolate, like your favorite like triangle.
Oh, the
strawberry.
It looks like little pickles, but tastes so good. Oh, they would come in a tube form, and I'm like, as a kid.
Instead of whipped cream, it's that.
That looks so wrong.
I know. I was hoping you would say anything.
I'm the type of person who would say something for sure. And you made me remember, like, you're right. They always do the Japanese style. Like, they follow Japanese styles. Like, their food, like chips, kalbi chips, like that's Japanese. And it's kalbi big in Macau. Yeah. Like, that's their main chips almost.
The shrimp, hatu.
Yeah, that's also kalbi, actually. Like, kalbi is a big
Okay.
And the candies, remember? Like, the ones that you pick out and then you weigh?
Yeah.
A lot of them are like gummies.
Question for you. Have you ever stolen them? Have you ever like opened them and just like put it in your mouth?
I can neither confirm or deny. Which is your favorite?
Oh.
Like, from all, like, I don't know, like, if there's one that specifically when you see it, you're like, oh, can I have one?
I don't remember a specific one, but if it's like sugary on the outside and chewy inside.
The banana one?
Oh, yes!
The banana was classic. I mean,
oh my god. You cannot go wrong with the banana ones.
Banana one is classic. You remember the red flat coin candy things? The one that's like really cheap though. It's like a really cheap snack that's like, it's stacked and it's like it looks like coins, but it's red. It's red and it's flat.
Oh my god, you're talking about God, you made me forget. You said coin and I thought of the coin, chocolate coin, Oh, what is it?
Get out of here! That no, it's what is it called? I don't even know, but it's like
I was just eating it a few months ago.
What? It's so good. It's cheap food, It's cheap. Like it's like 50 cents for I don't know 5.
It's so cheap.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's good. I just wanted to like point that out because that is such a childhood like candy.
You wrote coin red flat candy.
You see what I mean, guys?
I think it's made of some kind of like date. Hongzhou, is it made of that?
Oh, a couple of things that I wanted to remember also that I really miss is the lo mein from 7-Eleven. Okay, like I really miss that, guys.
That's basically Indomie, right?
It's Indomie, yeah. The garlic noodles. I guess they call it that, the garlic noodles, Indomie, right? Mi goreng, mi goreng. If you guys don't know what that is, go to Amazon, get it, eat it, okay? If you're from Macau and you don't know what it is, you're
just
weird.
Trust.
Yeah, trust, bro. Remember those wafers also? The Gardens brand?
Yeah.
That's just Hong Kong, right?
Yeah, I guess it's not like... Yeah, I thought because it has an English name, I thought it wasn't from Macau or Hong Kong, but...
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, and I was gonna say, like, I was just gonna go through, like, some of the ones that we grew up with, like, let's do top 4. I learned this thing called your Mount Rushmore, which is like your top 4 because there's 4 heads of Mount Rushmore.
Oh, interesting. I've never heard. Is that like a Floridian phrase?
I think I learned it as a sports phrase actually. Like they would say your Mount Rushmore of I don't know, like your. But then like this like podcast called Barstool started using it for like their top 4 for stuff, and I'm like, oh, I've heard that's when I hear it. So the more you learn, guys.
Top 4. Okay, first I'm gonna go with. I do love Yao Yusi. I don't know how to describe. Is it called? It's Yao Yusi, right?
Dry.
I don't know how to describe it in English. It's like dried squid, but it's not really the meat. White. It's kind of just. Yeah, it's white. It tastes. It feels like paper.
For real though, it looks like paper too. No. It looks like the paper made out of trees, like actual organic trees.
The recyclable ones, or yeah.
I love
just grabbing a bunch and then putting everything in my mouth.
Oh, I remember in the food festival they would have fresh ones too. Like it's like.
Oh. I guess it's inspired by that, right? Like roasted kind of squid, dry, and then you dry it out. All right, you go.
My first one would be Calbee chips, the hot and spicy one. Oh no, pizza one. Sorry. Oh my god, I haven't hot and spicy. The pizza one. The pizza Calbee chips. That shit is my jam. Oh my god, it tastes so good. Like it melts in my tongue, and I'm like, oh my god, it's so cheesy. But yeah, that's really good. What would be the second thing that you would get?
Sunpay.
Fried
I really
orange
like it.
skin.
I love it. Okay, we have this snack called sunpay, and it's basically dried, seasoned orange skin, and you eat it, and it doesn't taste like, obviously it doesn't taste like skin. It's like easily digestible, but I love it. Yeah. I love how sour and sweet it is.
Oof, I would eat it sometimes. Like my friends will be like, "Oh, you want one?" And I sometimes don't want to say no, so I'm like, I'll always spit it out. I will spit it out though.
I don't know. I loved it so much.
It tastes so medicine, like a medicine, you know. But they give it to you also when you get the tea. When you have the bitter tea, they have that on the side for you to taste it because it's like opposite, I guess, like the taste. Yeah. You know those winter brand fish sausages, you know, the one that comes in like an orange,
like there's like a metal circle on top where it's always impossible to take it off.
No, you don't take that out. You like bite it off from the plastic, and then you rip it downwards, and then it will come off like the whole thing.
That's how you do it. I usually like hold on to the metal thing. I bite it, and then I twist the sausage until it rips, and then I can.
That's how you break your tooth. My god.
What? It's so good. Actually, no, it's not good. I need to go to the dentist soon.
Me too. Me because of toffee, like caramel. Oh my god. Oh, but yeah, you're right. It's like
that is good.
That sausage I love so much. It's fish sausage, you know. It's like just garlic flavor too. Ooh, I like the garlic flavor. Ooh, makes my breath stink so much. But
I feel like I like the weirdest things. I love the dried
plum
meat.
Oh, meat. Jerky. It's like beef jerky.
Yeah, I guess you could call it jerky.
They used to sell it moist, like though. Oh yeah, there's sometimes moist. Yeah, they're jerky. I like those. Those are nice.
I actually found some of them here in H Mart, and it's like Taiwanese. Ooh. And it's
flavorful.
Brings back memories. Yeah. Aww. So good.
That is very yummy, actually. I like that.
Dude, I tried the jerky here, and it's so different from what we're used to in Macau. It's so different.
I hate it.
The flavor.
I hate it. It's so dry. It tastes like plastic. Like it made me like I bite it and it's like, and it's like it says it's like teriyaki flavor. Like it's like it sounds like a very cool flavor.
Yeah, no, it's not. Mm-hmm. It tasted like it was really dry, and the flavor was questionable.
You know what? I'm gonna say the Nestle cereals, like the little ones. You know that comes in. Yeah,
Cocoa Crunch.
I know they don't have them here. Nestle, no. They don't, because they have their own cereal brands. Like, fair enough. Like, you know, I used to like daydream about American cereals because they have so many types. But I'm over like here missing, Cocoa Crunch Duo, baby. I miss that shit. You know, the one with the white chocolate and the normal chocolate, the koala bear. So good.
My last one is Bak To Tong.
Oh my god!
I can't. It's so good. I don't know. I guess it's like milk candy, right? But it's really good. Really good. So every time I brought it here, people love it. Yeah. But the only thing is that when I gave it to people who've never eaten it, they're like, "What is this paper? Can I eat it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, just put everything in your mouth. You can eat it." I'm like, "Don't worry, it's rice paper." And I was like,
I know,
I'm supposed to eat this plastic?
I remember feeling like, oh my god, this is like mad. I was like thinking, this is magic. Why don't all candies do this? You know, I remember thinking that, like, why don't all candies do this? This is ridiculously awesome. And it's like, it melts.
Yeah, and like it melts in your mouth. Yeah.
I love the feeling too. It's like, like gummy-ish. like one thing I love the fact that it got popular is that there's so many white rabbit flavored stuff, you know, like ice cream and
yeah, they started making a lot of stuff inspired by white rabbit candy. So like even cake, ice cream, I saw that too.
Tasty. It just reminds me of white chocolate, except it's branded, you know, like, so it's like so like cookie and cream, except that's Oreo, and it's like, ooh, Oreo is so much more yummy.
What's your last one?
My last one, my number one go-to, especially when I'm like super broke, number one thing I would get is Mommy Mean. Mommy Mean. Oh my God, so unhealthy for you. But like growing up, that shit's like, so cheap. And it's like a whole pack.
It's basically uncooked ramen.
You break it.
You break it up and then put seasoning.
Yeah, you open it. And if you can't handle spice, take the seasoning out and pour it into it. And then you shake. That's like shake fries. Oh, like OG shake fries. OG shake chips.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we would mix that up. You know, you wouldn't break it too much, so there's like bigger pieces, right? And then you just, and so good. Some of my classmates that can't handle spice, they'll be like, "Can I have a few before you put the spice in?" I was like, That's so good.
And you have to get the real brand one. The off-branded ones too, like they're okay, you know. You gotta get the Mommy Mean.
Mommy. Yes. Oh, I miss it so much. All right, so that's all the snacks that we've grown up with. The very Yeet Hay things, guys. Yeet Hay. Okay. Hot
Yeet
air.
Hay stuff are always the best ones.
The ones that make you have the blisters. You always had that, Fatesy. You always had Fatesy. And it's so big, and I'm like, oh, that's so painful. So today, this episode comes out June 30th, and I wanted to say, okay, it's National Meteor Watch Day. Okay, so let's look at the sky, guys. Okay, if it's nighttime where you at, look at the sky. See if there's any meteors. And so random. And it's also National Bomb Pop Day, which I was like, what the hell is that? I know, right? I was like, what the fuck is that? And I Googled it, and it's this ice pop thing that's red, white, and blue. I've never tried that in my life. Looks like an American ice popsicle.
Dude,
but yeah.
It's already July.
Oh, yeah.
July is coming. Isn't that crazy?
Wait, June 30th, is that the last day of June? You know how I remember, actually? Our teacher said like this, right? And then wait, this first, right? January's more like, so it's 31, and then February special, it's like 28. So, and then high again, so 31, right? March, April, May, June is down, so it's 30 days. Okay, July
is up. August is also up. September, and then October, November. Yeah. So basically, if it starts here and that's January, if the month ends on a knuckle, that means that month would have the 31st. If the month doesn't end on a knuckle, like ends on a dip down, then that month wouldn't have the 31st.
It's July, guys, and it's someone's birthday month.
Oh, gosh, don't remind me.
Oh my God. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and
thank you.
Remember to like and subscribe, and thank you for listening to our
send us a few snacks.
Please. And it's National Handshake Day, so let's leave with a handshake.